right, we're about to get things started now. The time now, 12:11 p.m. We have in studio with us, of course, these Calypsonians. Be free to tune in on Facebook. You'll be able to see them live in studio with us.
There was a time, you will agree, when the village used to rain.
We started off with Royettes, of course. We're going to let the music play before we introduce them. Make sure they're comfortable, they're sitting down. You can hear me loud and clear, and everything is cool and airy.
Everybody just minding their own business, and so we nurturing misfits and rejects. Living society void, full of hate and regret. But the village matters. It exuded love and unity. The village matters. An African proverb of reality. Now we killing each other for a piece of land. Foreigners with locals concocting plans. But it was better when the village mattered. Yes, it was better when the village mattered. Keep watch, this ain't no joke.
May I have your attention, please? We are now boarding flight 20.
Now, she said you're going down the road. Imagine going down the road and the road is blockade.
Destination
This one here from Daniel.
Quick International Airport. Please have your boarding pass ready for check-in.
Paging passenger K. Last name, no visa. Please get to the ticket counter.
Yes, I want to know who block K. Ha ha. Give me. Ajumbe boy. Ajumbe boy. Zanyan again. Are you with me? K is her beauty, tall is her body. And she is the envy of the Caribbean. Due to careless behavior, K.A. getting nowhere. All because of her children and their reckless movement.
Alright, enough for the music. We're going to let them do the introductions and speak their mind, speak the mindset behind the music and what they're bringing to the table this afternoon. Good afternoon to you guys, and how are you guys doing today?
Good afternoon, I'm doing fine, thanks.
All right, it's an absolute pleasure here. I appreciate you guys' patience for, just me trying to start it off righteously. And good afternoon to you two, gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
Daniel, and I'm cool. Everything is fine.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right, not trying to be preferential, but anyways, we always kick it off with the ladies first. Just let us know what's going on with you in terms of just in your music-wise, and what the people can expect when you hit the stage to perform your music.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you for having us here today. It's a pleasure being here. Basically, on Saturday, tomorrow, the quarterfinals will be held at the Stadium Forecourt from 8:30 p.m. We're hoping that everyone can patronize. What's to expect from me tomorrow? I would say something with a difference, because I'm known to be that shy, closed-up person, and I'm known to be in the background doing background vocals for the Swinging Stars and the Calypsonians. But this year, again, I've decided to take it to the forefront, so something with a difference.
Nice. So you like one of those introverted people who express themselves on the stage and
sometimes yes.
Sometimes yes. Okay. All right. So what about you? We're gonna go from your side, Daniel, to yourself on the other side.
Well, good afternoon to all those of you in DBS Radio Land. It's wonderful to be here today. Thanks for the invitation.
Sure.
And of course, I go by the Calypso name, The Oracle.
Oracle.
Yes, and my song Kushani, and you can expect an understanding of what that is. It will be lyrically sound and sufficiently explicit. Everybody will get the message.
Lyrically sound and sufficiently explicit. All right, that's a unique way of describing it. And you, gentleman here, Mr. Daniel.
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Well, this afternoon. And my song is entitled Who Bloke. And so far so good. Going along well. And I think it's going to be a great show tomorrow night. And then I'm going to do my best and give it my all and come and, try to block somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Yeah,
indeed.
let go the track, who block him and just let it go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, so Oracle, seeing that I can't really pull up your tune right now for some technical.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. However, as a veteran, you know what I mean, as someone who is, known, would you be able to give us a sample, maybe sing a little melody or maybe just your favorite verse or your favorite line in it? Is that putting you on the
cool.
spot? All right.
Playing gospel music all day. Find a well-known preacher to pray. Reading Psalms and Bible verses like rain. All of a sudden, God is with best friend again. Let me make it plain, no compromise. God don't see through that disguise. To put it quite simply, God don't condone macacui. I don't care how brilliant your strategy. God not in all you cautioning. You hear me?
Yes, sir. The creator, not in the nonsense. Yeah. All right. Good vibes. Okay, so I'm gonna put the music to play real quick. I'm gonna put Moret's music to play, and then we're gonna go to Daniel, and then I wanna just ask you a few questions on the song as to your mindset in writing it, and what to expect when you're performing. All right.
Okay.
Police and teacher were like mother and like father.
All right. From the top, one more time. You can feel free to sing along your song, the melodies, or just to catch a vibe as well,
Okay.
There was a time, you will agree, when the village used to raise the family to correct and nurture tomorrow's society. I'm sorry these times no longer exist. Everybody just minding their own business, and so we nurturing misfits and rejects. Living society void, full of hate and regret. But the village matters.
Hey.
It exuded love and unity. The village matters. An African proverb of reality. No, we killing each other for a piece of land. Foreigners and locals concocting plans, but it was better when the village mattered. Yes, it was better when the village mattered.
Yes, sir. All right, I see how the energy just,
Yeah.
changed. She just became a completely different person right there, Yeah, man. So we can expect a lot more of that, Good vibes, good energy. All right, let's go to Daniel here. We're gonna rock this one. I'm gonna let the songs play fully, by the way.
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna let Daniel just do his thing real quick, and let us know what was the mindset again.
May I have your attention, please? We are now boarding flight 2024 at gate 767, destination London Gatwick International Airport. Please have your boarding pass ready for check-in.
Paging passenger K. Last name, no visa. Please get to the ticket counter.
Yes,
I want to know who block K. Give it. Ajumbe boy. Ajumbe
Ajumbe boy. Zion again. Are you with me? K is her beauty, tall is her body, and she is the envy of the Caribbean. Due to careless behavior, K ain't getting nowhere. All because of her children and their reckless movements. Some countries see K as a threat to their security. With a brother to the north and a sister to the south, can travel anytime or any place. Tell me, yo, who blockade? She was leaving for Canada but couldn't get a visa. Why? Somebody blockade. She tried to take a vacay in the cold UK, but somebody blockade. Tell me who to take the blame and take away the shame from K. Who blockade? Who blockade? Who blockade? Tell me who blockade?
All right. Vibes, different tempo, different energy. Who blockaded the road? So we're gonna go to Oracle right now. Oracle just got me this exclusive one. Let's see how it sounds.
Shooby dooby doom day. Shooby doo. Shooby dooby doom bambi. Man behaving like they don't have conscience, steeped in wickedness, keep God at a distance. Everybody doing what they want, don't care about nobody, put themselves in front. But as soon as news come about a hurricane, madness gone away, everybody's sane. People get afraid, shopping in a rush, everybody behaving, calling on Jesus, playing gospel music whole day. Find a well-known preacher to pray, reading Psalms and Bible verses like rain. All of a sudden, God is your best friend again. Let me make it plain, no compromise. God done see through this disguise. To put it quite simply, God don't condone Makakui. I don't care how brilliant your strategy, God not in all you cautioning. You hear me? Should be the bad day. Should be do there. Should be do.
Yes, you know, the creator doesn't like any cautioning, and we have one more person who just joined us in the studio right now. This one here, I'll let him introduce himself and let his music speak for itself as well. Drop it one more time. Once you hear the music, I just want you to just drop on the mic and just make that entrance and comfort them one time.
This song is for the young as the comforter. Who have gone astray. Listen to mama.
All right. Feel free to sing your song, you know.
Long time ago,
It was the grandchildren who wanted to know why grandma
Had to leave them.
just so. But mommy and daddy would explain over again. You see, granny, she was plenty free and she worked hard to bring up this family. Now she's resting peacefully.
But right
Now today, the table has turned. Now it is granny who have the concern. From age 16, 18 up to 20, he just started a gun down mercilessly. Now it's poor granny who left lonely and now have to mourn the death of the grand picnic. How are you gone wild?
All right.
And how are you gone wild?
All right. Okay, so you heard it here. We have 4 hard-hitting Calypsonians in the building right now. One by one, of course, we're gonna try and accommodate as many of these powerful voices. All right. So before you walked in, Comforter, we were just letting the music play, and I was about to ask each of the Calypsonians, what was the mindset like entering into the studio? What was the mindset like writing the song, and what can the people expect entering on stage? So seeing that you're here right now, I'm gonna go with you first, and then we're gonna allow the others to just answer according to however they feel. Yeah. So what is the mindset like when you entered into the studio and that song in particular?
It's always a privilege to enter debate radio. Number one, I've been there several times, Christmas Song Contest, Drum Festival,
Yes, I.
But this song I've been written and recorded almost 5 years ago by Peter Later.
Okay.
And I've been holding this song as a trump card, hoping to go to finals for the past couple of years, but I did not. But looking at last year, the amount of youth that get killed and
Yeah.
the vibes, the disrespect of the young people, I choose to do this song this year. So it's a powerful message. It's a mind-boggling song. It's a song that people have to listen to carefully.
Right.
And then even the older folks who's in the 60s will relate to that song because
Right.
honestly, our youth really gone wild in many ways right now.
Okay.
Be it our fault as parents or just they walked away from even after we train them up. So it's a big song that people should listen to carefully and then judge it for their own self.
All right. Well said. Masterfully said. I have a few other questions afterwards for sure. So yeah, anyone feel free to just explain your mindset into your song and what was the process like. Anybody?
Well, for me, it's interesting observing from the standpoint of school as a teacher and just as an observer of life that generally speaking, we tend to acknowledge God when there is trouble.
Okay.
So trouble coming, we cry. Trouble coming, we call. We tone down our music. We get real nice and sentimental, and we pray every gospel song that we can. As soon as trouble is over, then we go again. It's almost as if
God
in
is a
too many situations we've used him like a stepney, only for when there's a situation. And God's interest is in full-time, all-time relationship, if you please, through the course of our lives. And so God not in that cushion. That's what it is.
Yes. Of course, it's like a song letting us know that the Creator isn't just convenient. He is He's
All
constant.
the time. Yes.
Indeed. Powerful. You guys?
Yeah, well, I have to say about like my song, Who Bloke.
Yes, sir.
Basically, it's simple, straight to the point. If you like, let's say, study stuff, I mean, block. Anybody know what to block is?
Yeah, man.
And then basically, bloque is the patois from block.
Yeah, man.
So it's just a simple, nice arrangement. It's like everyday struggle and that sort of stuff.
Yes.
I wrote it from my aspect and my point of view,
Yeah,
like
man.
my trying times in life, my difficulties in life, and that sort of stuff. And
Yeah, man.
on based with certain other things, and I just papered that and decided, well, I'm gonna make that a big tune, and here it is today.
Yeah, man. And it's strange though, for something that is talking about blocking, it didn't seem like he had any writer's block whatsoever. It was something to help you get over this. Yeah, man. Good vibes, man. Yes, it's Empress.
Okay, but unlike the two guys next to me, they are writers, but I had to source my music from someone, and I did it from Mr. Ian Jackson with the help of the Wizard.
Okay.
It's basically asking Dominicans to unite as a community how villagers did before.
Right.
If you see somebody doing something, you could not scorn. You could warn the person, you could correct the person.
Right.
But nowadays, if a parent sees somebody else correcting their child, they find to say, "That's not your child, no? Don't correct my
Yeah.
child," and that kind of thing.
Yes, yes.
But to me, I feel that if we would just unite as one, things will be much better in the country.
Indeed. So it doesn't take a village to just raise a child. It also takes a village to write calypso as well. So
True.
you're testament to the song, you know.
Yeah.
People help you, you sing in it. So it's really a song where a collaboration is important and you execute it masterfully, right?
Trying my best.
Yeah, man. And I love the camaraderie. So this is for everyone in the room right now, in the rooms. What is the energy like behind the stage before you go on between you guys? Do you guys motivate each other? Okay, do your best thing. Or is it like, okay, right now it's battle time, you know, may the best soldier win? What is the energy like? And what is it like though? Working with each other. What's it like? Anyone?
It can go
Okay.
from
Okay.
exactly what you expressed to me. There's encouragement
Mhm.
and pulling together and saying, go for it. And it can go from that to the real bouncing and belligerent noise making and ignorance.
Okay.
But for the most part, we try, because it's difficult. You have a whole lot of personalities, people with their own idiosyncrasies and problems that arise through the process.
Right.
But for the most part, we try as much as we can to pull it together to have something going. I have to say that this year in our processes, we have seen some measure of improvement in some of those things, and so we're getting somewhere.
Nice.
We are getting somewhere, and so the camaraderie is pulling to the fore a little more. And I think what needs to happen a little more is that the pockets of us who hang together need to get with other pockets of us that hang together, so we can pull this thing together and have one fully united effort in all things.
Indeed. So in spite of it all,
Spite of it all.
you guys. All right, good vibes, good vibes. So I'm just gonna let the music play now. I'm gonna try my best to give each of you at least 2-3 minutes of your own songs, because you guys have heavy hitting songs. Each song is about 5 minutes. That's the entire program here. So I'm just gonna go in a random order, and feel free to sing along. And I'm not sure if that's allowed, but I would like to know what areas you guys feel like, you know what, I've done so far, but I want to see improvement. You know, be it not just in your personal thing, but maybe in general. That'd be nice to know each of you guys' perspective on where you think Calypso could go, could more, could better, that type of thing. So we're gonna start off with Oracle, you know, because the creator doesn't like kosher news, so I might as well start with a good song, you know. So let's try this one here.
No care about nobody, put themselves in front. But as soon as news come about a hurricane, madness gone away, everybody's saying. People get afraid, shopping in a rush, everybody behaving, calling on Jesus, playing gospel music all day. Find a well-known preacher to pray, reading Psalms and Bible verses like rain. All of a sudden, God is we friend again. Let me make it plain, no compromise. God done see through this disguise. To put it quite simply, God don't condone Makakwi. I don't care how brilliant your strategy, God not in all you cautioning. You hear me? Shooby-dooba, day. Shooby-doo, day. Shooby-doo. Shooby-dooby-doo, bambi.
Once you hear your music, drop on the mic, yeah?
Who have gone astray? Listen to mama. Yes, I used to listen well.
Long time ago, it was the grandchildren who wanted to know why grandma had to leave them just so. But mommy and daddy would explain over again. You see, Granny, she was plenty free and she worked hard to bring up this family. Now she is resting peacefully. But right now today, the table has turned. Now it is Granny who have the concern. From age 16, 18 up to 20, he just stabbed a gun down mercilessly. Now it's for Granny who left lonely and now have to mourn the death of the grand picnic. Cause our youth gone wild and our youth gone wild. Violence and crime is the latest style. They will never listen to what Granny have to say. They only want to do things in their own way. My God, our youth gone wild and our youth gone wild. Now it is very hard.
May I have your attention, please? We are now boarding flight 2024 at gate 767, destination London Gatwick International Airport. Please have your boarding pass ready for check-in.
Paging passenger K, last name, no visa. Please get to the ticket counter.
Yes, I want to know who blocked.
Get to the semi-live performance there today, you know.
Give me. Ajumbe boy. Ajumbe boy. Tanya again. Are you with me? K is her beauty, tall is her body, and she is the envy of the Caribbean. Due to careless behavior, K getting nowhere. All because of her children and their reckless movement. Some countries see K as a threat to their security. With a brother to the north and a sister to the south, can travel anytime or any place. Tell me, yo, who blockade? She was leaving for Canada but couldn't get a visa. Why? Somebody blockade. She tried to take a vacay in the cold UK, but somebody blockade. Tell me who to take the blame and take away the shame from K. Who blockade? Who blockade? Who blockade? Tell me who blockade?
There was a time, you will agree, when the village used to raise the family to correct and nurture tomorrow's society. I'm sorry, these times no longer exist. Everybody just minding their own business, and so we nurturing misfits and rejects. Living society void, full of hate and regrets. But the village matters. It exuded love and unity. The village matters. An African proverb of reality. Now we killing each other for a piece of land. Foreigners with locals concocting plans. But it was better when the village mattered. Yes, it was better when the village mattered.
Yes. All of you guys have been awesome. Trust me, it's a vibration here with you all. So speaking about the Village Matters, and what matters right now is the Calypso quarterfinals that is taking place on Saturday, 13th January 2024. That is tomorrow, and you're gonna be seeing heavy hitters like these here. And it was just on the spot, it was not premeditated. On the spot, you can hear the clarity of the voices, you can hear the melodies, you can hear just on the spot. These guys are just naturals. So expect people like Comforter, Joy, JD, Mighty D, Chris B, Daddy Chess, Black Diamond, Mighty Omi, Shadow Flow, Dice, Checker, Bingo, Healer, Bob, Caressa, Tasha P, Checo, Explosion, Shanice, Soulpoose, Royette, of course, who's in the building with us, Observer, Bia, Israel, Trendsetter, Mika, The Web, Danian, of course, with us here, Jammer B, Liberator, The Oracle with us right now, Enlightener, and Comforter with us. Yes, so back to the question now. At the time now, 12:41, we're just quickly going up in the hour. So what area inspired you guys to get into Calypso, and what do you think would be necessary to see it progress or perpetuate into something even bigger or better? The same question to each of you guys, and let's see how you take it. Anyone can begin at any flow.
Well, I'll go first. My father was actually a Calypsonian in his younger days. They called him the exporter. So I believe my love for music stemmed from him.
Okay.
And then I also was part of my youth choir, the Sixth Form Tisero Singers. I've taken part in different shows. I've gone up for beauty pageants.
Right.
So I think my love for the stage and my love for music allowed me to enter Calypso. I first started off in 2012. Then I did 2013. I had to stop in 2014 because I went up for Queen. And then I started backing up for the Calypsonians.
Right.
And then 2 years ago, I decided to try to come back in the big ring. Where I want to see Calypso, I see us bigger than how we are now. I still think that majority of the times, our mindset kind of closed to how far we can go. And that can only be done or can be fulfilled with the start from the association, the executive.
Okay.
So I believe if we all work together, that we can bring Calypso on a higher stage.
Of course, man. Many hands make light work, and Calypso is a very impactful thing, and I think it's a righteous thing, what you're doing here. And you, like you said, you've been following it from youth, participating from behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and showing that there's beauty to the art form as well. So good vibes here. Definitely looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, Calypso is something I always loved. And as a youth man, I should say, growing up, my father used to have a lot of cassettes back in those days. Was the cassettes,
yes.
And it's there was a certain cassette my father would play. And I used to watch when you see he put that to play and see where he put in that cassette, And as soon as you see he leave and he go work, I go in and take that, and I go in and put that in his stereo and punch that, and that was the musician, which is Pat Aaron.
Yes,
and it is so amazing. I grew up listening to musician album, and actually Pat Aaron was the first man who gave me a first Calypso.
Wow.
Wow. And then from that time I just nurtured it, and I had a writer for 2 other years, which was Ian Jackson. Well, not 2 other years, about 3 years, Ian Jackson. And then in between that time, I was also exercising my writing.
Okay.
So I would basically do a song of a writer and then do a song of mine and, make something happen.
Nice.
Nice. And I think I'm getting better as time goes by in my writing. And right now I'm basically fully exercising it.
Yes, sir.
With the help of somebody to overview my song for me.
Okay.
But I think I'm on a good trend, and I'm trying to hold it down and do my thing and try to have Kaiso on the level it's supposed to be as a young artist and writer and all that. And maybe in the near time I might be one of the guys to be like Ian Jackson or Pat Aaron, writing songs for people, the youngsters to come. So
yeah, man.
I love the Kaiso, so I gonna try my best to see Kaiso continues.
Yeah, man. Good vibes. Yeah. And I like your story, I like your journey, because it's something where when you have a passion for something, it's certain I don't want to say if it's a crime, But it's certain callings, you know. It's like they tell you, yo, don't touch my CD, but like, yo, that is a calling to me, and you know, want to help other people write. You want to help other people, you know, take that forward as well.
Yeah, man,
I hope
yeah.
nothing no blockade you, you know what I mean, on
Yeah,
that
man.
journey and things. So good vibes, you know. Trust me, Kay. Looking forward to this Saturday as well.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I.
Well, as for me, I'm sick and tired of saying calypso like a mango season. And it's like mango season, it's flower, it's being ripe, and that's it. I want to see calypso move to another level because everything else is moving up.
But before you do that, I want to know what got you into calypso first, though. You know, then you can tell me what the mango season.
I look at music as a ministry, and Jerry can tell you music is a ministry. And then you have to use music in a way that to pass your information, your message, or to encourage people.
Right.
And then God bless you with a good voice. Thank God for that.
Amen.
Well, I started in church, Portsmouth CM Church, and I decided to jump into the big ring. Beside the big ring, I was singing Christmas song contest, which I won once,
Okay.
and the mapping song contest and other contests.
Okay.
But I'm still not satisfied where we have been.
Yeah.
We've been stuck somewhere. We're blockaded.
You check it. No mango season. Have sorrel season. It. How much season coming
So
up? We're supposed to be
if we
there.
can fuse all those fruits together and make it a punch or something. So I believe that we need to know after the season done, it should mean that's it. It's like, you know, mango season done, forget about the tree.
Yeah.
We need to look for something else to collaborate, and then if it's to go out there, because as I said to the who in charge that you have calypso and carnival around the Caribbean. And we need to reach out, at least bring a tent somewhere, Antigua, St. Martin, Total. It may be costly, but
Right.
try something. So because people out there are seeing and they're listening, and they keep asking, but when are they coming? What is going on? But it's not us, because me and you can't do it alone. We have to collaborate and do something for calypso. Because believe me, I think we have the best right now in the world right now, calypso. We have the best calypso right now.
Yeah, man. That's the
We have
mindset.
and we maintain that raw calypso,
Yes.
but we have to come up from that disposable stuff. We have to do something serious and keep calypso up there.
Yes,
So at
sir.
least, even if it's not every day, but at least even if once a month you have something going on somewhere out there in the world.
Okay.
And there calypso, you got a crew. Central, you got a crew.
Yeah.
You go to St. Thomas, St. Croix, and because they are out there, Dominicans are everywhere. I don't have to say about calypso right now.
Yeah, it's a recurring theme I'm hearing, you know. We can do it together, collaborative, and you want to see it happening, you know, world wrong, see it perpetuated year wrong, do you know what I mean? And what we're doing here at DBS, I think every Monday, Strictly Local, there's a particular program dedicated towards calypso. I believe one of the ministers themselves rocking that steady. However, I like what you added though. You could have like a monthly or regional thing where you have like inter-regional calypso competitions where Dominica versus St. Lucia. St. Lucian calypsonists can come to Dominica and have a jam out to see which one better. Guyana's calypsonian versus Dominican come in the stadium and people can choose for themselves. You know, so that's a very interesting idea indeed.
And as for the writing, I'm always open to write, but nobody comes to me. You bring your ideas, we sit down, and then one thing I know I can do also is to help to arrange.
Okay.
Because I see different when it comes to arranging, and even help to sing your song too, because I can do all that, but it is hidden because nobody comes to me.
All right, I
So
think
I'm there waiting, you know.
I think the message is loud and clear. You know, you're looking to comfort right now the calypsonian vibes.
Even the youths and there.
Even the youths and them, good vibes. So yes, Oracle.
I started singing when I was 5, started singing when I was 5, started writing when I was 7.
Okay.
Entered my first calypso competition at 11 at the Dominica Grammar School. A lot of people think I'm just doing calypso now, but that's the first time I started. And
Wow.
I've been in the gospel, still am, from 79, and have produced calypsos in there too. As a matter of fact, Let Me Go, one of the known favorites, was number 1 on DBS in 1997, I believe it was. And so I've been in the zone for quite a while. For me, as far as calypso is concerned, a few things can be done. Some have been echoed, some not. Once the season is the season, and actually it's not calypso season that ends, it's carnival season.
Okay.
But calypso is not carnival, it's just within the space of things.
Okay.
If the people who organize, or those of us who organize, could continue to have events, first of all, locally and in different parts of the country at different times, it keeps the thing alive, and it will keep a certain sensitivity to calypso that we seem to have, that seems to have waned through time. That's why right now you have other events on the night of calypso that was unheard of. Also, there was a time in the past when, apart from the Calypso competitions in February, March. There was also competition held at Independence time. It was Independence Calypso competition.
Right.
That has disappeared. If that was to come back, it would also give us another avenue of a full avenue of expression at a different time that would help to pique the interest. In addition to this, like Comforter was saying, I believe it is possible to, through dialogue, to have collaborative efforts with people in different parts of the Caribbean, either to organize like regional shows like the OECS Calypso competition, which we participated in the past, or to have, or the CBU competition that we participated in the past, or to have, where possible, some of our artists go to other Calypso competitions and operate there as guest artists. And I mean, it will cost,
Yes.
but if we could do that collaboratively, then we could send different people to different places, and so we keep the thing alive, keep
Right.
the interest alive, and then people get to know what it is that we really have and do. That I think would make a great difference. Is what we want.
That's a powerful message, and like you say, you have to first trod yard before you go abroad.
Yes.
So you can have, instead of going inter-regional, first you could go like different parishes. Who's the
Yes,
best in
yes.
Portsmouth? Who's the best in Granby? And then the best of each Calypso Union have a grand clash. And then it's an amazing idea. It's amazing vibes. And like to what Royet was saying, it takes a village, it takes a Calypso village, a Dominican community, and you guys clearly have ideas and ambitions for the art form itself. I'm sure there's a lot of collective ideas going on. I don't know what the executive vibration is like, but clearly your music is speaking for itself. Each of you bring a different talent, a different vibe, a different energy to the Calypso arena, and we know Calypso is social commentary. So the time is already 12:52 p.m. We have to make way for our regular 1 o'clock update and 1:15. It's been an absolute pleasure. I just want to know you guys closing statements. We're gonna let the music rock afterwards. What you want people to gather whilst you're on stage? What is it? What you want people to know when you leave the stage? What do you want to leave them with when you say, okay, Royet is on stage right now. When she leaves, this is what people have to be keeping in their minds. Once Comforter leaves, this is what you have to keep in your mind. Once Daniel leaves, this is what you have to keep in your mind. Once Oracle leaves, this is what you have to keep in your mind. What is that message you want people to know once you enter that stage as well? So we'll start off with Comforter. We'll go to Daniel. We'll go to Royet, and then we'll go to Oracle. All right. So
Well, I just want people to take that song serious. It is biblical, if not the last verse. And at the end of the song, and even after the show, to understand not just my song, but every other song, and get the sense, get the message, get the reality out of it, because we can see, as I said in the song, that our kids and them, our youth gone over, not just the 13, 14, 15, but those in the 20s also, they are young people. And I believe that with music, can make a change in Dominican society.
okay, well said. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, with that song, I just want people to listen, take it in, and it's just basically stop trying to hold on your brother, man, and try your best to see people go forward. Stop being hatred, stop being jealousy and that kind of a stuff, and make stuff happen, and stop holding down one another.
Yeah, man.
Stop having the vibes blocky.
Yes.
And yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Yeah,
Good
man.
vibes.
When I get off the stage, what I would like Dominicans to remember is exactly what the message conveys, that we need to become a community. We need to try our best to be as one. We need to unite. We need to show love. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Righteous,
while I
righteous.
am on stage and when I leave, I like to have this encouragement to come, to stay, and to remain. Let's take God, the Creator, the Almighty, seriously
Yeah, man.
all the time.
Righteous.
All the
Righteous. Amen to that. Hallelujah. Right. Okay. So it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. We're gonna let your music rock until, and it's been an absolute pleasure again. And we're encouraging people to come tomorrow at the Calypso quarterfinals. The price, of course, regular $40. The gate is $50. The limited seating is at $60, and the streaming will be $15 US. All right, so encouraging you guys to just get more of that, and just knowing the mindset of the people who are singing, I guess will encourage you more to really listen to what they have to say and how they bring it on stage. So it's been an absolute pleasure, and do have yourself a wonderful afternoon. And it's been a pleasure rocking with you guys.
Thank
yeah?
you. And we want to thank you and DBS for having all of us today. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All of a sudden, God is a good friend again. Let me make it plain. No compromise. God don't see through that disguise. To put it succinctly, God does support Maca Queen. I don't care how flawless your strategy. God not in all you cushioning. It's not because you slide, you have a successful story. God just give you a dose of His mercy. Stop conniving and plotting, be honest and true. For a day of reckoning is coming for you. Because of God's goodness, you may find it strange, but He's given you a chance to change. While you playing gospel music all day, find some well-known preacher to pray, reading Psalms and Bible verses like